Sunday is by now, click subscribe. Click it. Click it. Click it and click the bell. While you're there, click the like button as well. On the road to the diamond plate button. It's a long road. You remember Snake Way from Dragon Ball Z? It's even longer than that, and Goku was traveling down that road for like 6 episodes. Spooky Scary Sunday is a show where every Sunday the samurai come together, we have fun. Look. Why am I still missing up? Take a load off, relax, and watch some scary videos sent in by you guys via Twitter using the hashtag Spooky Scary Sunday. You go to Twitter, follow me at Coryxkenshin, hashtag Spooky Scary Sunday, and leave a link to the scariest video that you know. And if your video gets picked, oh, nobody trying to say it today? Yeah, I thought so. You get a setup. Oh my! So sit back, relax, grab some snacks. Go ahead, get you a Nutri-Grain bar, maybe a Pop-Tart, and some Faygo cream soda. And with that being said, first video. The first video of this week is called Jawbreaker 2, and it was uploaded by this guy. This dude, Meat Canyon, the Stephen King of animated horror shorts. Now this was sent to us by Breeze Gaming Chair. Shout out to all the chair viewers out there. She said, much love from Detroit. Shout out to my hometown, 313. Probably won't be watching Ed and Nitty after this. There we go.
Open your eyes, Kevin.
Ugh. Ew.
It's time to witness perfection.
I hate that. Ugh.
What's going on?
Look at them in the back.
We are here to complete what we started.
Let me go!
We have been pushed beyond the point of no return, Kevin. Outcasted by all of those we so desperately wanted to be a part of.
Blink!
But you, Kevin, you were the one who was so cruel to us.
Oh no.
And that's why you are here today.
Let me go, dorks! You're gonna pay for this!
Bro, you're tied up. Shut up.
I am blinded by the beautiful truth. And you are still lying to yourself in the darkness.
What is the truth?
Truth belongs to those who seek it. And I've been searching for a long, long time. My truth.
Look at Ed in the back. That's gotta be the most disturbing.
Is retribution. Ed, bring me his jaw.
Just hold on a second.
Oh!
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for being so rude to you guys all these years, I swear.
Kevin. It's okay. Silence now. You are going to give back to us far more than you could ever know.
No.
Don't be afraid, Kevin. Enjoy this moment. It is so much more vibrant than the darkness that awaits you.
Listen to him
I will
breathing.
give you this moment to cherish this. That is my gift to you.
No, don't show it, please don't show it.
Existence is behind you now, Kevin. Enjoy the silence. The taste of retribution sure is sweet.
The next one is called Make Me a Sandwich. No PB and jelly. Hey, shout out Big Sean. Hey, why don't you watch my videos, bro? We're both from Detroit. And this was uploaded by Deformed Lunchbox. Now this was sent to us by Nick, who said you'll have a good feeling about this. Before we start, I gotta just use some hand sanitizer after that last one. I'm still thinking about it. My man collected everybody's jaw and then turned it into a jawbreaker.
Where's my sandwich?
My
You
God!
are, dear, just the way you like it.
What the freak? Ugh! Close your mouth. What a nice old lady.
Marcy! Make me another sandwich!
My boy, I just sat down. Oh, y'all need to take care of
Come
that
on!
dish
Hurry up in
situation.
there!
Oh! Oh!
Took you long enough.
Oh, you about to get a mouth cleaning. You don't taste that?
Marcy! Make me a sandwich!
Who can eat 3 mayonnaise sandwiches in a row? Dude about to put Matt Stoney out of business.
Marcy! What part of sandwich do you not understand?
Bro, fart on it. Just fart on
Can't
it.
you do one damn thing right?
Oh! Bruh, if you don't notice this, your tongue is smacked. Go trade your tongue in. You need a new one. Bruh, if he want a 4 sandwich.
Marcy, another sandwich! Now!
Dang.
Hurry up in there! Marcy, what are you doing? Come on, Marcy! I go and make it myself, you idiot!
She's gonna put the glass. Oh! Now, if you don't notice this, you're not even a human anymore. Yeah, he ain't a human no more.
Marcy! Get in here!
Why is he talking to his wife like this?
What is it, dear? Another sandwich?
Oh my, look at all them sandwiches!
Right away, dear.
Marcy, stop with the sandwiches! Open up a deli with all of that meat. This next one is called Knock Knock, and it was uploaded by Screamfest. Now this was sent to us by Chubby Cubby, who said this was one of the best horror shorts they've ever seen. So just for that, Nutri-Grain bar. Open your mouth. I had this on my face the whole time. Y'all are so fake for not pointing that out. Y'all was just gonna let me do this whole video without saying nothing. Hey, copyright. I don't know. It ain't right. I'm not trying to ride my bike.
That's a damn shame. Nobody seemed to care about them kids.
They just playing. What?
They don't even go to school no more.
You
Oh.
be quiet. Ain't nobody talking to your dumb ass. You just focus on not crying.
Dang.
Anyway, back to this situation.
Let's talk about your weed.
She's trying.
Oh, both of y'all. That might be a wig. I don't know.
With 4 kids, I be trying not to have sex.
Hurry the f up and get in this motherfucking house.
Dang. They do kind of look like homeless kids.
Hey, y'all. Hey, Pee-wee. Got your favorite.
I didn't say that was for you. Get back.
I feel sorry for them damn kids.
She loved them kids. Best way she know how.
Looks like you do
I don't
too.
like this.
I do what I can to help.
Well, thank you, Mrs. Rogers. It's
Can we talk about how y'all girls be doing that? That's nasty. Let me just take my AirPods. And then it's money. Like the most nasty thing with the most germs on it. And wonder why you're dang sagging. Probably because you're carrying all them germs on.
beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Bye, Patricia.
Bye.
Bye, baby girl.
Take the 20 out your bra. Oh, let me reset. My phone vibrated like as soon as that happened, so I'm a little on edge right now. Okay, they're just playing around.
Mom. What, boy? I'm hungry.
You always hungry. Get out of my damn face.
Dang!
Go brush your damn teeth and get out of my motherfucking face.
Bruh. Unfit parent. Now she about to attack you like, oh, you think we hungry over here? Yes, like I heard your daughter through the wall. Don't leave. You about to have chipmunks all up on the porch. What the fuck? Guys, did y'all see that? I did not know what that was. It looked like a person, but I thought it was her.
It was spaghetti. Can I have some? Can we have some too?
Get a plate.
Thank you, Mom.
Dang, so she took the spaghetti. Huh. The visuals and the sound of this are just creeping me out, man. Y'all ever like get a hair in between your toes? It feels so good. Double cheeked up.
Peanut. Is that you? How was the spaghetti? Did everybody eat? Good.
Bro, confirm who you talking to
You
first.
take care of your brothers and sisters, okay?
Time out. All black households has that clear box of hair supplies. Facts. Then it's always a little jar of that blue magic. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Your mama needs y'all. And y'all need each other. You got me?
Talking to a ghost.
How about I make y'all some red beans and some rice and... Y'all up for that? All right, cool.
It's a ghost.
I got you.
Why don't you go ahead and adopt them kids? Like, dang.
Good night to you too.
She really likes them. I'd be like, shut that freaking noise up, man. She better cook for them. So far, this is great. I don't know where it's going though. Nothing.
I said, who
nasty little bastard. I told you. I told all y'all. Not under my roof and not in my house. Did you do it?
Huh?
Did you? You calling me a lie? Oh, I'm a lie now. Get your ass over here. I'm gonna kick your motherfucking ass.
Oh!
We didn't touch her.
Don't you ever step on me like that again. Do you hear me?
God.
Grace! Grace, I'm calling the police. You gonna leave him alone? Grace, stop it! Stop it! Leave him alone! I'm gonna call the police for real this time. Leave him alone!
Stop! Stop!
Grace, what happened? Grace, say something! Peanut! Y'all all right over there? Say something. Let me know y'all okay. I know you can hear me. Just let me know y'all okay.
Oh! Let me just say her acting is on point right now. This whole film is on point right now. Where did she even get that light, that lantern from? Oh, there was somebody standing behind her. Dude, it's so dark right now. Is that a freaking Autobot? Kid. Why? Did you know, or I couldn't quite make out what they were saying? What?
Peanut? Jess? Little bit? Pee-wee, y'all all right?
The door was open? What? Is that a freezer? to show dead kids?
Mama's got oh little babies to love. She don't have to hurt nobody else to love their babies. Mama's got oh little
She was the mom.
She loved those kids. She's doing the best she can. Seems like you do too.
Oh
I do what I can.
my.
I do what I can. 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 I do what I can.
Yo. Yo. Now that was a good one. This next one is called Lost VHS Tape, and it was uploaded by Baddington. You know, the guy from last week that gave us that brilliant toy maker video. This was sent to us from Kia, who said, this joint is spooky, alright? Well, Kia, let me just take a swig of my, Fiji. Your boy bougie now. I'm done with all that Dasani. It's a level up my water game. Hold on, let me say my grace. That's loud. Alright, it's Christmas Day. Early in the morning. 1985. It's the bite of 84. You won't stop crying. Dad. Ooh. I clenched my cheeks just for a hot second. Alright, so it's the next year. 5 a.m. August. I'm looking. I don't see anything. Ooh, my skin is crawling. My eyes are watering. Oh, they about to jack us up. Guys, pay attention. Ooh. Alright, I don't see nothing. Everything's cool. Wait. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. Oh my gosh. Whoa! Is there something in front of us? Okay. Alright. Everything's cool. Oh, don't see nothing moving. Oh. Alright. We're good. Everybody's good. Everybody breathing. Everybody. Look over there. Leave! This man teleported. Why are we standing in here? Flashing lights at some dolls. Why? See, I can't. A loud, abrupt image in my face popped up in front of us. I saw it. Nope. You're not slick, Baddington. I saw it. It's getting bigger. It's growing. They're trying to mask it with the distortion of the VHS. But I saw it. Oh, it moved again. Come on. Jump scare me. Do it. This is the scariest thing I think I probably done seen in a long time. Why is he just bouncing like that? Is he turning? I can't feel my arms. That sounds like a you problem. I can't feel my legs. The freak you been doing? Yet I only feel pain. I'm sorry. I really don't have anything to do with that though. I could offer you a number to a physician. Get a physical. There's something inside me. Something that beats. What? A heart? I'm backing up! I'm backing up! Like it wants to get out. Bruh, I have never backed up from an animation before. Oh my god! This week is the automatic 10. This next one is called College Horror Story 2, and it was uploaded by Llama Arts. How you doing, Llama? It's been a while. Now, this was sent to us by Hurricane Slayer, who said, "Don't know if you've seen this yet. I have not. Thank you for all the entertainment." No. Thank you for supporting me, Hurricane Slayer. Thank you for samurai slicing that like button like I know you just did. And thank you for following me on Twitter, sending me this video, going out of your way to make sure that we got content for this spooky, scary Sunday. Everybody, round of applause for Hurricane Slayer. Round of applause! New merch designs. Hey, Llama Arts ain't the only
When
one.
I was in college, me and my best friend Miko heard a rumor that our dormitory was haunted. I didn't encounter anything in the 2 years of staying there, so I was skeptical.
Is he
I
walking
could
like
see
that
why
for?
the rumor started. Our dorm was kind of creepy, and Miko was convinced it was true. One day, I placed a hot...
I like how Llama Arts reuses characters, rather. That red hoodie dude, he got a problem with Snapchat. Some of y'all OG Spooky Scary Sunday viewers know what story I'm talking about. Y'all remember when he sent the picture?
cup of coffee in the sink and said, "If this cup magically empties itself by the time we get back from school, I'll believe you." Deal. Want to bet on it? Come on, you won't bet on it because you know you'll lose. When I arrived home, I noticed Miko was asleep. It seemed quite weird as he would normally be playing games or cooking in the kitchen. I put my bag on the table and noticed the cup in the sink. I knew it, I said to myself. I started to pour the coffee away when my phone vibrated. "Why are you calling me?"
Miko. Oh,
I thought
heck
perhaps he
no.
left his phone at school. I answered. "Hello? Hey, just eat without me tonight if you're hungry. I'm still at the store getting food supplies for next week. I grabbed some coffee. I noticed we're almost out. Oh, and I tried looking for that green sauce you put in your homemade burgers. No luck, though. But, wait,
oh, you tweaking!
Checkout just opened. I'll cook tonight. I shouldn't be too long. See ya." I was confused. My eyes darted around the room as I tried to gather my thoughts. That's when I realized something.
What? Oh!
I was too freaked out at this point.
Who the freak? It was a freaking ninja on the ceiling.
Hey, I hope you're hungry. Oh.
Is he dead? What? Last one for this week is called Duel, and it was uploaded by our friends over at Alter. This was sent to us by Akia, or Akia, and they said, "Love from the Philippines, hope you pick me." But you just got picked. Akia, mahal kita. IPR Studios presents Whoa. Y'all ever eat a crayon when you were little? Me too. They shouldn't make them smell good, I'm telling you. It's about to be a full-length feature film. Kids start drawing stuff like that, you're getting put up for adoption. I'm not playing the games with you. In here with the lights off, huh?
Hello, Jack. I'm Dr. Gabriel Grant. You can call me Gabby.
Jack not trying to talk to you.
Very nice to meet your acquaintance, Gabby.
It's very nice.
You hear a 4-year-old use the word acquaintance, you're getting put up for adoption.
To make your acquaintance as well. I'm always very glad to make new friends.
So where's your stethoscope?
Stethoscope?
I'm a different sort of doctor. I try and help kids with their bad feelings.
He's like, well, I don't have bad feelings.
Did your grandma tell you that you're going to be staying here with us for a little while? You don't look happy about that.
I like my toys at home better. You don't even have any Legos here.
I'm sorry.
Let her know.
Maybe your grandma can bring you some.
You ain't even got no Legos.
No, that's okay.
I like your pictures.
No, you
Your
don't.
grandma brought me some from home as well. Always with the bear. And the clown. Do they have any names?
That's Mr. Pinky and the bear's Captain Beasley. They're my friends.
What's wrong with Mr. Pinky's hands?
Nothing. Those are his fingers. Broken glass and razor blades and other sharp stuff like that.
You're adopted!
And just who does Mr. Pinky scratch with these?
Sometimes people make me mad.
What?
Kid blames this clown for doing this to his mom.
And the neighbor's pit bull.
No, the bear killed the dog. It was Captain, help me out here.
Beasley.
Beasley.
Captain Beasley.
Jesus, this kid is split right down the middle.
Killed the dog.
So what are we thinking here? Is this dissociative identity or schizo?
Let's just wait and see what Gabby can get out of him first.
Dang.
So, Mr. Pinky scratches the people you don't like? And what does Captain Beasley do?
He sort of protects me, like a shield.
Mr. Pinky is the sword.
He likes you.
He does?
But he doesn't like those men hiding behind the mirror.
Oh!
They're not hiding, Jack. They're just...
They're hiding.
Kid doesn't miss a beat, does he?
Jack, we need to talk about what happened to your mom. What you did to her. With the scissors. Jack?
He's scribbling. He's scribbling! He's scribbling!
Jack?
Get out of there.
Jack!
I didn't do anything!
What the f was that?
I'd like to go back to my grandma's house now. You don't like me.
That's simply not true. I think you're a very smart, very special little boy. But I also
Cease
think
with
that
all
you
the
need
bull
help.
crap, Doc.
Help to control your...
Imaginary friends.
You heard him.
Take us home now.
I'm sorry, Jack. Your grandma is not ready for you to go home. Jack, please. I need you to control your feelings right now.
He did? Jack did that? Bruh, I would have been out of that
Jesus
room.
Christ, the glass is red hot.
Why is it so hot in here all of a sudden?
Oh, y'all dead.
Do you believe in telekinesis?
Oh, come on, Doctor. You don't think this kid is...
Who scratched those pictures on the wall? Look at your hairline. Your life is in disarray. If you're not gonna believe point blank evidence, I have no sympathy for what's about to happen to you.
doing this with his mind?
How the hell do you explain what's going on? I mean, I'm about ready to call an exorcist.
Well, what do we do? Do we go in there?
Yeah, no, that's a good idea. Why don't you go?
Oh, you don't believe in telekinesis?
Please don't.
Just go ahead. Oh!
Beasley, stop!
Oh my! He tried to warn you. Oh! 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 What the?
I'm sorry, I can't stop them now.
Now you're standing there with one arm. Now you gotta hobble over there. Oh my! Oh!
Help me!
Ain't nobody coming. I don't know what you walking so slow. Your feet still there. Dang. It look like she just getting force choked by Vader. Oh, he sees it. Ugh. He actually folded her like an omelet.
Now find my coat and take me home.
It's like a Big Daddy from BioShock. Sucker, what is you trying to do? Use thermal vision? Stop! You have violated the law. Got pulled over in a wheelchair. These cops is relentless.
I'm sorry. I can't stop them now.
That one was straight. All right, you guys, that was a 10 week. It's literally nothing for me to say. Next week, I want y'all to do exactly what you did this week. Until then, Spooky Scary Sunday, right? It's the best series on YouTube. Come on. If you got that message, then they not dead.
It happened a few years ago. I was hanging out at the local mall with a couple of my friends, just chatting, as usual.
Okay.
All my friends had social media accounts, like Facebook or Instagram, and they would focus on it sometimes when we were goofing around together.
Okay.
Drake, one of my friends, was saying that he met a girl from Facebook. He also told us that he really liked her, and that he was going out with the girl that night.
Not bad.
We joked with him that he was going to be going out with some 40-year-old man. Like those kind of jokes, you know. A couple of hours later, we had to go back home, so we all left the mall. When I got back home, I went inside my room to watch some TV. It was almost midnight when I got a text from my friend saying,
Young money.
"Hey, just finished the date." So I texted back, "Was he pretty?" He replied, "Very funny. Jokes aside, my car broke down and I need you to pick me up." Then he sent me an address. Well, I'm not the kind of person who ignores when my friend needs a hand. So I asked my parents if I could take the car, and they
Still
said
at
yes.
home? You sound about 30.
My phone and texted again, on my way. Soon I got to the address he sent me and parked in the driveway. While I was going up the stairs, I kind of had a creepy feeling.
Come outside.
As if I was being watched. Anyway, I rang the doorbell and heard someone say, "Come in." At first, I didn't recognize the voice. It was neither my friend's voice nor a female voice. So I just figured that it might be the girl's dad. Well, I was a bit surprised that the door was already open. But anyway, I walked in. And when I closed the door behind me, I saw this man watching TV with the girl and my friend.
What the frick are you doing
I
inside
said,
there?
"Hey, Drake."
All right.
However, for some reason, he didn't respond. I had a strange feeling. So I slowly walked up to Drake. And I would never forget what I saw at that moment. The girl and my friend Drake were stabbed, and they were already dead.
Dang.
They were put in a position in a way that it looked like they were sitting. So I thought they were just watching TV like that. I looked over at the man watching TV, and I saw that he was holding a bloody knife in one hand, and my friend's phone in his other hand. He was smiling. The man turned his head toward me, stood up and said, "Hello, young man. It's your turn." I tried to run out of the door, but because he was laughing so loudly, I was terrified, and I couldn't move. But there was no choice. When he approached me, I abruptly kicked him, knocked him down, and managed to run outside. Fortunately, he didn't chase after me, but I didn't care. I just got in my car and drove off straight to my home. As soon as I got home, I woke my parents and told them about what had happened. And of course, they contacted the police. The police arrived pretty fast and raided the house, but didn't find my friend, the girl, or even the man. And to this day, they still haven't found any clues. Now I'm grown up and I'm living on my own with my wife and newborn daughter. I always think about what would have happened to me if I was unable to run away that day. And my friend Drake, his face keeps coming up in my mind all the time since then.
Dang. Sorry, Drake. These intros, they just put you in a creepy... My gosh.
Story happened to me on a Thursday night
when I was home alone in my apartment complex.
Bet.
I lived with my roommate Josh, who was usually out with his girlfriend, so that gave me the luxury of having the place to myself.
Freaking Josh.
I was video chatting with 3 classmates of mine on Facebook Messenger. Their names were Eric, Craig, and Cindy. This was my first interaction with them as our professor selected us to be in a group project together.
Okay.
Throughout the night, we brainstormed ideas while getting more acquainted with one another. This is when the story gets a bit weird.
How?
Eric spontaneously asked the group chat, "Hey guys, want to see something cool?"
No.
What is it?
"Getting an A+ in this project would be cool." "Sure, man, what's up?"
That's
Eric
me.
sends the group chat a photo. I click the chat icon and see a disturbing image of a woman with her arms and legs missing.
Listen, Eric, what are you sending this to me for? This is gonna be... Oh my... Y'all know what this is, right? No! It's one of those chain email things. Send this to 5 people or you die. Then those 5 people gotta send it to 5 more people or they die. Now it's 25 people that's sending this. Thank you. And that sneeze does not take away this serious moment. Don't involve me in none of this foolery, Eric.
What the hell?
Ew! Why are you sending us this?
Right!
Dude, where the hell did you get that photo?
I'll tell you, but you guys really need to keep this a secret. Promise me you won't tell anyone.
What are you, a killer?
This isn't marketing related, but okay, I guess.
Sure, dude. Please don't tell me you were the sicko who took that pic.
I didn't. I actually got the photo from the dark web.
Dude, you go on the dark web?
What's the dark web?
Bad idea, don't.
Supposedly it's this hidden part of the internet where you can buy illegal stuff. I personally wasn't that educated about the dark web, but I did hear rumors about it growing up. I've always acknowledged the existence of these kinds of things growing up, but I was still unaware as to what potential atrocities lie within the online world.
Bad one.
Eric then says,
"Yeah, I just recently started getting into it. I found the photo from one of the forums I came across called Homemade Dolls. Here's the full-size picture."
He then sends us the exact same photo, except this time it had a description.
Homemade dolls? I want y'all to know that junk is real. Y'all remember Welcome to the Game? I look through the peephole? Oh! What the heck? Oh! That was the premise, where they kidnap girls and then they hollow them out and then, I don't know, wax them, or I don't know the process, guys. So that junk is real, man. I can't be convinced otherwise.
Box next to it with the title Doll Number 20. Why the hell, of all people, did I have to be in a group project with this
Eric?
The details in the description stated inhumane acts that can be performed on the victims before being shipped to their buyers. I felt pretty disgusted reading the dialogue, but I was still somewhat skeptical about the whole thing. It was hard to deny its legitimacy, though. The authenticity of the image looked too real to be a hoax.
To be honest, this looks photoshopped.
I don't know. It looks pretty real to me.
Yeah, Eric,
Dude,
don't
that's
send us no more of this
disgusting.
bull
Why do you
crap.
even go on sites like that?
Right.
Well, I only go on it occasionally.
Midway through Eric's sentence, a random user joins the video chat.
Who is it?
Who's that?
I don't know.
I swear to God, we better not be getting hacked.
Eric, is this one of your stupid friends from the dark web? I'm gonna call the cops if it is.
That's when I decide to move my mouse cursor to exit the video chat.
It's stuck!
Why the hell isn't this working? Come on, work, damn it!
Turn your computer
my
off!
My cursor was resisting to move no matter how many times I clicked or moved my mouse. That's when the random user's video turned on. It was a guy wearing a pig mask. The mask didn't look like some dollar store knockoff. It looked like the skinned face of an actual pig. He wore it like he was Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Hey, is anybody seeing what I'm seeing? Eric, dude, I really hope this isn't a stupid prank.
It's not, dude. I don't even know who that is.
Why is there a guy wearing a pig mask on my screen?
Guys, what's going on?
I don't know why, but something about that moment, I just knew. I was looking into the eyes of what true evil looks like. That's when my classmate's video chat completely froze. The only screen functioning was the pigman's. It seemed like our computers were being hijacked. I couldn't quite comprehend what was going on till I heard the pigman say, "Can you see me? Say yes if you can hear me."
Say it!
I reply with, "Yes, what do you want from me?" in an uncontrollable stutter. You know that feeling you get when you're with someone for so long? Every single day just drags and becomes a routine. Well, I just want something new and fresh, you know? Something vibrant that will make me feel alive again. I just need a new doll. What do you say? Does it sound like a brilliant plan to you? I was completely appalled by what was
voice
transpiring.
acting is nuts.
That's when I hear a muffled female's voice in the background. The pigman then swivels the camera towards the direction of the muffled voice, only to reveal a woman with no arms and legs. She had duct tape on her mouth and a chain bound around her neck. The woman was flailing her severed arms wildly in a desperate attempt to escape. A couple seconds later, the pigman approaches her while holding an axe. The kind of axe lumberjacks use to chop down trees.
Kill me!
I began to hyperventilate as I knew the inevitable fate this woman was about to endure. He then raises the axe up in the air. I begin screaming from the top of my lungs.
Turn your computer
Leave her
off!
alone or I'm calling the cops! As I took my last glance at the woman, I realized that it was the same woman in the photo that Eric sent. That's when the pigman smashes the axe against the woman's skull repeatedly. I practically leap up from my chair and begin to vomit.
Took a while for that bile to build up.
This sadistic display was unbearable. What the hell is going on? Someone tell me I'm dreaming. There's no way this is real. I look back on the screen, only to see nothing. Like the whole thing was just a bad dream, or a figment of my imagination. What the hell just happened? I know I'm not going crazy. I immediately messaged my classmates in the group chat saying, please tell me you guys saw all of that. Did any of you see the pigman? We need to report him. Yeah, I briefly saw him, but then my video chat ended.
Same here. That was weird as hell.
Must have been a hacker. Thank God my screen went back to normal. Did you see anything, Terrence? I respond as nonchalantly as I can, saying, yeah, basically what you guys saw. I think it's best that we just put this behind us and move on from here, you know? I didn't know if that was the right decision. I didn't want to further escalate the situation. Acknowledging the pigman's existence was one thing, but going into further detail about afterwards just felt unnecessary. This is the part where I wish the story ends.
What?
It's been a year since the incident. I ended up dropping out and taking the semester off due to the mental trauma.
Look at these cereals. Yo, HorrorShorts party. Let's just hook your boy up with a little Coryxkenshin Easter egg. And I already got the name for the cereal. Samurai Booty-Os. Oh, Booty-Os sounds like booty holes. I'ma press play.
I endured. I now work at a local retail store. I was coming home from work one day and I saw an envelope sitting in my mail slot. I open it and discover the most horrifying thing that sends shivers down my spine. It was a picture of my classmate Cindy, except she had no legs and no arms. The picture was titled Doll Number 21.
A few years ago, more like 10 years ago,
what?
I used to be big into visiting weird websites. I had a lot of time on my hand due to not playing sports, nor did I volunteer for anything at all in high school.
Lazy.
I told my friend Mark that I was starting to get bored. Honestly, I was bored with what I was experiencing on these websites. He said I should go on the deep web.
See,
you know, I used to.
We all got a friend like Mark, just putting bad ideas in our head. Maybe you should go into the deep web. Maybe you should get a different haircut, Mark. Why are you playing a DS? What is it, 2006? Oh, wait, he did say it's 10 years ago.
I used to go on the deep web, but never found anything. So I decided to search through some more stuff, a little deeper. I searched for hours every day for about 2.5 months. Still nothing.
Are you getting paid for this?
Already. I told Mark, and of course he said just visit the dark web. When I did go on the dark web, I saw chat rooms, all with different names. I came across one named I, as in EYE. It was all in caps. I entered the chat, but before entering the live chat, you are assigned a number. Mine was P34.
Okay.
I confirmed my number and entered. There were hundreds of people. The comments were coming in quick. At first, I didn't understand what was going on. The screen was black, then a name popped up on the screen that said Mr. Wiggles.
Nope, I'm out.
The comments immediately stopped and a voice came over my speakers. Welcome, P34. Then his name disappeared off of the screen and the comments continued, everyone giving me welcomes. A few minutes go by, then a countdown from 10 pops up on the screen. Then the chat goes crazy. Once it reached the number 1, the screen went straight to what looks like a view from a camera just watching someone in what looks like their home. I sat there watching this for 20 minutes and nothing happened, so I shut down my computer. The next day I went to school, had a normal day, went to Walmart, then I went home. I decided to go back on the same chat from before. I confirmed my number P34 and again, there were hundreds of people commenting. Mr. Wiggles popped up and just like before, the comments stopped. Across the screen it said, no new members tonight. Then the countdown started again. Everyone in the chat started going wild. The countdown finished and then it was showing the point of view from a camera again. But it was outside of a school. My school from earlier that day.
Whoa!
At that point I was intrigued. I couldn't tell if it was focused on a certain person or just watching the school. After 30 minutes of watching the video, our school bell rang and everyone started to come outside while whoever was recording was positioned across the street in the car. Once everyone came out, the person got out of the car and started to follow a crowd of kids. Everyone started to split from each other and the person recording started to follow someone.
Mark!
It was my friend Mark.
Oh no!
I had to be at least 100 feet behind him. I started to call Mark, but he didn't answer. I kept calling him as I watched the video, but nothing.
This is not live.
The person followed him to his house and sat outside of his house for a few minutes. The man behind the camera finally said, "No parents are home." And he began to walk to Mark's house, rang the doorbell.
Well, Mark, this is all your fault.
Maybe you should go into the deep web. Maybe you should go into the deep web.
Now you about to get samurai slice. I warned you.
And waited as he continued to record. A few seconds go by, and Mark opened the door. He looked confused and the guy said, "P34 sent me." And Mark looked afraid that the camera shut off and everyone in the chat left. So I did too. I called Mark's house phone instead of his cell phone, and his mother answered. I asked for Mark, and she said that she thought he was with me. I panicked. I then received a notification on my phone from my Gmail account. It said the sender was Mr. Wiggles. The message was, "I'm getting closer, P34. Mark says hi." I was shocked and didn't know what to do, so I called the cops. They didn't do anything about it because the email disappeared. I haven't been on the dark web since and no one has seen Mark. Still to this day I receive messages with pictures of me in random places along with the same written message that said, "It can happen anytime."
Bro, I'm checking myself into a mental asylum.
I honestly wish I never went on the dark web.
I bet. Look, did you see at the end? Somebody was standing behind him. Oh.
I wish I never went on the dark web.
Yup, that's Mr. Wiggles. HorrorShorts party. True Omegle chat room horror story.
This story happened to me a couple years ago. It happened on a Saturday night. I was typing out a school report for my English class and was pretty worn out from the tedious amount of thinking that transpired throughout the paper.
Okay.
I decided to take a break and procrastinate a little bit, maybe watch a couple of YouTube videos.
Hold on. Let me rewind that. What was he watching? Right there. Did you wash your hands, mister? Oh, Jimmy. What do I do if I'm not watching your head? Yo, that's what's up, man. We got a samurai right here.
I needed to take some stress off my mind, but didn't really have anyone to vent or talk to. This gave me the idea to visit a chat room called Omegle.
Bad idea.
For those of you who don't know what Omegle is, it's a chat room where you can literally video chat with random strangers online through your computer webcam. Needless to say, Omegle definitely helped with my social skills growing up as a child, so I was always active on it.
Wow.
I remember this one particular night. I was having trouble meeting new people. This left me a little frustrated, to say the least, but that's the kind of thing to expect when you're on these kind of chat sites. That's when I stumbled upon this one guy. He looked to be
I'm clicking next.
Around the same age group as myself, and seemed like a pretty harmless individual. I decided to say hi. He didn't say anything back, he just typed the word hi in the chat box.
Oh, no microphone.
I found it kind of weird that he would go through the effort of typing out hi as opposed to just saying hi verbally. He then waved at me and began typing something else.
Might not have a microphone.
He introduced himself in the chat box saying, "My name is Daniel, what's your name?" I verbally said, "My name is James, how are you?" He then stares at the camera and doesn't say a word to me, completely dismissing the fact that I just asked him a question.
Hello?
At this point, I was convinced that this had to be some sort of pre-recorded video and that someone was just trolling me. That's when he began typing in the chat box again, saying, "I'm deaf, please type in the chat box unless..."
Oh, I feel bad now. I'm like, hello? Open your ears, you freaking moron.
You know, sign language. I honestly felt stupid and immediately typed, "No worries, my name is James," and gave a quick thumbs up as an act of kind gesture. He immediately typed back saying, "Nice to meet you, James," and gave me a thumbs up as well.
Alright.
He then typed something else that left me dumbfounded. He said, "I will use my whiteboard to chat with you going forward, because my hands will be occupied."
Huh?
I was confused by what he meant by that, so I typed, "What do you mean by your hands being occupied?" He then starts writing on a whiteboard and raises it up on the screen, which read, "Want to play a game?"
No, I'm going...
I typed, "Sure, what game you want to play?" What he did next is something I will never forget to this day. He held a revolver up with one hand and the whiteboard up with the other hand, saying, "Let's play Russian roulette." I was honestly quite creeped out by this guy and was contemplating on clicking the stop option to skip this weirdo. That's when he wrote another message on the whiteboard saying, "1 of 6. I was confused by what 1 of 6
rounds, idiot!
He then took the revolver, slipped one bullet inside the cylinder, and began spinning it with his other hand. I now knew what he meant by 1 of 6. It seemed like the guy was about to demonstrate an act of Russian roulette with one bullet in the cylinder of 6. He then puts the revolver against his head. I began typing, "What are you doing? Please stop this." The guy then smiles disturbingly on the camera and pulls the trigger. Nothing happened. He starts laughing hysterically like a psycho. I was honestly disturbed, but also skeptical that the gun was real, so I typed, "Is that even real?" He then points the revolver at the wall and begins to repeatedly press the trigger until the shot was fired. I was completely blown away by what I was seeing and typed, "Dude, you could have died!" That's when the guy raised the whiteboard to the screen again.
Yo, this is good. I just had to pause like...
Showing the message, 5 of 6.
What?
I frantically started typing, "Don't do it," repeatedly in the chat box, desperately trying to get his attention. He then began loading the revolver with 5 bullets while I gestured no by waving my hands back and forth like a lunatic.
He's dead.
I knew the odds of him surviving this time were slim to none. He then raises the revolver against his head once again and begins to disturbingly smile, with tears running down his face. He began mumbling the words, "It was nice meeting you, James." I immediately slammed my laptop shut as I hear a gunshot a split second before the laptop was fully closed. I was left baffled on my computer desk. I hadn't a clue what to do. I stupidly opened my laptop with my eyes closed. I pressed my hand against the screen where the video chat was located. I opened my eyes, and through the cracks of my fingers, I can see blood displayed everywhere on his screen. I immediately clicked the exit button on the Google Chrome tab and call it a night. To this day, I'm still skeptical about what I saw that night. I haven't reported anything to the police, nor have I reported anything to Omegle. I'm not sure if that was the wisest decision, but I hope I never encounter anyone like that again.
Carrie's boyfriend had just inherited his aunt's house after she
right
passed
in.
away. She was blind, so the house had speakers and wires around telling her, back door open, fridge open, back room window open.
Those things
Honestly,
are
the robotic
scary.
voice kind of freaked Carrie out, so the couple had to go through the house and remove tons of wires. After moving in, they got a puppy, and it was nice not being alone. Her boyfriend had to leave for the weekend because of work, so she stayed home. One day, Carrie was out walking with her puppy, and he started wagging near the fence. She turned, thinking he was making friends with a bird or critter again. But it was a man, tall, chubby, and unkempt, grinning at them.
Why you got a Hawaiian
cool dog,
shirt?
he shouted. Thanks, he's a Native American Indian dog, she responded. Oh, I have a rare breed too, see? He then proceeded to point at a small Shih Tzu dog. I see. Cool, you have a good one. Carrie started feeling uneasy.
My
Why don't
gosh.
I come over and let our dogs meet? Maybe we can do play dates.
Nah.
You're new in town, right? 'Cause the old lady there died? Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. Now, before we find out the intentions of Carrie's suspicious neighbor, we have a new sponsor. You're new in town, right? 'Cause the old lady there died? Upset that he mentioned her boyfriend's aunt, and she was scared he wanted to come over. I'm sorry, but I'm not looking to make friends right now.
We
Have
good.
a good one.
Yep.
Oh, come on. Anytime's a good time to make new friends.
Hey,
and
no!
he proceeded to start bolting around the corner towards
Whoa!
the direction.
Whoa!
Carrie panicked. She grabbed her puppy from the ground and rushed to the house, locking all the doors. All exterior doors.
Yo! Yo, just getting a mental image of that popping off. Bro, walking inside. Yo, this is creepy as freak, man. You walking inside your house, right? You get home from school. I'm about to watch me some Coryxkenshin. Give me a Pop-Tart real quick. Then your neighbor come from around the corner.
Howdy, neighbor.
Hello? What?
I said, howdy, neighbor. You new in the neighborhood?
Oh, hey. Yeah, just moved in and everything. Hey, why are you standing behind that tree?
Oh, this is just my favorite tree, that's all. Little old me don't mean you no harm. Do you want to meet?
What do you mean, do you want to meet?
Nothing crazy. I could just come on over.
I'm actually about to get ready to head inside, so it was nice talking to you. Hey! Yeah. Don't you walk up on.
I really just filmed a whole skit in the middle of the animation. I don't know why I'm so extra.
Locked. House secure. Wait, I thought I removed all the wires. She hid behind a kitchen counter as it was the only place in the house with the windows and doors couldn't see. The puppy got angry and started nibbling her, but she made sure not to let him go because she was afraid this man wanted to steal her puppy. She hears someone opening her back gate to the yard and she sees him. The man with the Hawaiian shirt. Out there. He started looking at the windows and sliding door on the porch that looked into the kitchen. He tried the sliding door, grunting angrily when it wouldn't open. She was looking for her phone but realized that it was actually in the porch and she hoped he wouldn't notice. Front door opened, unsecured. And immediately heard banging and scratching. She took this chance to make her way out to the sliding back door to grab her phone and ran back and locked it again. Oh, there you are. I see you now. She just locked it so it was okay, but she didn't know if he was going to shatter the glass. She held her phone up and said, I called the police. They're on their way, and my cameras have your face, so please leave. He smiled and said, You haven't called anyone yet. All I wanted was to play with your dog. You're such a tease. Carrie called 911 while he watched. She requested help, and they asked her to stay on the phone. He smiled. He held his hands up and left. The dispatch sent someone out, and she gave them a picture from her phone. However, the next day, there was no news of capture even though they said they would update her. So she stepped outside, and there he was, standing in the other yard, smiling at her. Hey, you wanna play today then? He began laughing loudly.
Bro, I'm about
she
to
ran
kill you.
inside, put her puppy away, and called the police again, and they said it would take time to arrive since last time it was a false alarm. Front screen door opened, unsecured. She ran to the sliding door and it was unlocked. She quickly locked it and heard banging on the side door. Carrie called her last hope for help. Her boyfriend's mother, who lived a couple blocks down. The woman was a black belt and a boxer. She called her crying, and the mother rushed over, and all she heard from her kitchen was the scream, "If you don't leave, I'll be forced to take you down." She looked out her curtain and saw her and the man outside. He was holding something shiny in his back pocket. Her boyfriend's mother suddenly grabbed the man and kicked him in the ribs as hard as she could and made him drop to the ground. She screamed at Carrie and to call the cops again. "Tell them he has a knife, they'll come quicker." The cops arrived soon after, and the man...
Tell him we're white!
Carrie asked him what he was doing. Was he planning to hurt my puppy? The officer told her, "You're naive if you thought this man wanted your puppy. He was after you, miss. He's a wanted criminal." Apparently, he was a suspect they couldn't find until now. Her boyfriend's mom stayed with Carrie over the night to make sure she was okay. A few days later, her boyfriend came back home, and he was updated on everything that happened. He proceeded to put up cameras and more security. He even put the speakers back into the house as well. As that voice was actually able to help protect Carrie that horrifying weekend.
Nightmare Tales. Black Steel Diner.
On a cold, dark night, around 2 in the morning, a young man and his father sat in a remote 24-hour diner waiting to be served.
This narrator got a nice voice. Guys, low-key, I feel like I have a great, narration voice. Check me out. There was a man. Stop, you're making me laugh.
The older man, who was sadly, slowly going senile, had insisted on going out for some soup. Not having the energy to argue, the son took him out, for at least this way his father would be happy, and then he could get some peace and quiet.
Yeah.
The waiter walked over, welcomed them to the diner, and then asked if they were ready to order, to which they replied they were.
That looked
The
crazy.
waiter recommended for them to try the burgers.
Way to look crazy.
Best in the West, he said, with a smile that made their skin crawl. They declined and proceeded to order what they came for. The old man ordered tomato soup, and the son a coffee. When the waiter walked away, the son asked his father if he had thought the waiter looked familiar. Not surprisingly, the father said he had never seen him before. But why? He asked. The son proceeded to tell him that he thought he looked a lot like a man he saw on the news that was wanted for murder in another state. But he could easily be mistaken. This made the father quite uncomfortable, so he told his son to shut up and change the subject. Instead, the son then got up, told his father he was going to the bathroom and would be back in a minute. The father waited and waited. Almost 15 minutes had passed, and his son hadn't returned.
Bro, go check
He
on
also
him.
hadn't seen the waiter again. Where was his son? And where was his soup? Just as he finished asking himself
Where's my son? But more importantly, where's my soup?
this, the waiter appeared with the soup.
Oh, that's blood.
Well, you took your time with that, the old man said.
Dang.
I'm sorry, sir, said the waiter.
Old people
We had some
don't
issues in the kitchen. Where's my son? The old man asked the waiter. Oh, I'm sure he's not far. I have a feeling you'll be seeing him really soon. And with this, he placed the bowl down on the table with a smile that would have given anyone the creeps. The old man turned to his soup and then dipped his spoon in to take his first mouthful. As he lifted the spoon, something else came with it.
Oh!
Some glasses. What the hell? He thought to himself. A horrible chill ran through his body when he realized whose glasses they were. His son's. The old man looked across at the waiter and was overcome with rage when he saw the waiter's sickly grin staring back at him.
He's about to die now.
He grabbed a knife, leapt out of his seat, and stabbed the waiter in the chest. The blade went straight through his heart, and while bleeding profusely all over the floor, he died. Right at this moment, the son appeared from the kitchen and screamed at his father, "No! What have you done? It was a prank. We were playing a prank." The old man couldn't believe what he was hearing. A prank? But he's a... Oh my God, he thought to himself as the reality quickly set in. I've killed him. The father and son had to act quickly. They grabbed the body and decided to stash it in the cool room.
Yo! No! Call the police! No, that's on y'all, alright? That ain't on the dad!
To buy them some time. They would then clean the floor
Y'all
and
play too
disappear
much.
as if they had never been there.
Y'all princes everywhere.
Perfect, they thought. There were no witnesses and no one to stop them. Well, that's what they thought, until they slid back the door to the cool room and were greeted by a sight so shocking it made both of them wish they were dead. They had disturbed the waiter's brother, hard at work, making meat for burgers. The best in the West, apparently. Not that they would ever know.
That was the cleanest double twist I've ever... Oh. Dang! Now you know he did. Now my question is, what animal? It got flies on it. That was the daughter or son or baby, whatever. That was a calf of something else. You done messed up. Reload. No, don't go down there. Reload. See, you back yourself into a corner. Actually, that's a nice camping spot. Hope you got some more buckshots in your coat. Ooh, he looking for him. What? I didn't jump. That was y'all. That wasn't me. Oh yeah, he definitely sleep on that. Or he might have died. Dang. What? What? That was lit. Arigatou gozaimashita. The roommate.
Looking for a new roommate is always a daunting task. Even though you interview and take the time to get to know that person, you don't truly find out who they are until you start living with them.
Facts.
I'd begun searching for...
Let me press pause. Let me turn this up. You get it nice and loud in the headphones. So it's
That you
for a roommate after I decided to leave my
more
current
like it.
residency. I was contacted a couple of hours after placing an ad on the Facebook Marketplace. The message read,
Hey Chris, I'll be moving out of my current apartment this August and I'm looking to room with someone new, as my roommates are moving to California this year. I'm 27 and I'm currently going to school. When I'm not at school, I enjoy hiking and watching movies. I also apprentice at a taxidermy shop on the days I don't have class. Hope that's not weird. It's always been a fun hobby of mine. Anyway, I'm looking forward to hearing back from you. Have a great day. Lunaire.
My first and most obvious reaction after reading the message was to check her profile. She was a medium height, had long, messy blonde hair and green eyes. In her profile picture, I saw her standing with a man and a woman shoulder to shoulder. They each adorned goofy grins and held up peace signs. Under the photo, the caption read, "Love my roommates."
Okay.
I smiled to myself and decided to send her a message back.
Hey,
the sun beat down on us.
who was
as we
that over
twisted
there?
various objects to the second floor of our new apartment. It took us a couple days to get everything out of the moving trucks and into our new place, but as soon as we did, a wave of relief washed over our sweat-drenched and sore bodies. After a couple more hours of rearranging, we each grabbed a
Look
beer
at the
from the
llama.
fridge and sat on the porch. We reminisced about old 90s cartoons and what video games we obsessed over as kids, and as the sun started to set, I truly felt relaxed and confident that things were going to work out.
But they didn't. Nah, quick question. How many of y'all would put out an ad for a roommate and accept a response from the opposite gender? Because I'm thinking, you know, I put out an ad for a roommate. If you even a little cute. Guys, I'm joking.
A week later, I started a new job for a construction company that was owned by a good friend of mine. As I was getting ready, I heard the front door swing open. I walked into the living room to see Lunaire and her friend David sliding in a large box.
Hey, hold
How'd
up.
you got there?
Who is
I
you?
asked. Through a strained grunt, she replied,
I bought a freezer to store some of the animals I'm planning on using in my taxidermy work. I hope that's alright.
Nah, it's like you should have
I
cleared
was
that
obviously
before.
hesitant
It's
at
already
first,
here.
as there was no mention of this happening in the first place, but I eventually accepted and returned to my room to continue getting
She
ready for
already
work.
on that weird stuff.
I came home at around 9 p.m. after having a couple of beers with friends and noticed that the freezer was nestled snugly in the lower part of the pantry. A low hum could be heard reverberating off of the inner walls. I was curious to see what was inside, but didn't want to intrude on Lunaire's business, so I went into my room and changed into more comfortable clothing.
I'm taking a peek.
After changing, I came back out into the kitchen and started making a sandwich. I opened the fridge and grabbed what I needed. As I turned around, I stubbed my toe on the edge of the island countertop and let out a long, exasperated grunt.
Ouch.
Through my frustration, I slammed the fridge door shut and checked my toe to see if there was any bleeding. As I raised my head back up, I was greeted by a shadowy figure. Lunaire was standing in the doorway leading to her room. The darkness behind her almost seemed to envelop her.
Is everything okay?
She said in a deadpan tone. Shit, yeah, I'm sorry. I just slammed my toe into the corner of the countertop as I was making a sandwich. I hope I didn't wake you.
It's fine.
She said, in the same deflated tone as before. She then turned around and walked back into the darkness of her room. I could tell that she was pissed, so I quietly made my sandwich and retreated back to my room as well.
Hey, Lunaire, you want a PB&J? I mean, I could make you one real quick. Maybe we could watch some TikToks after?
Only hearing the low hum from the freezer as I closed my door. I had the next day off, so I was able to sleep in a little longer than usual. When I finally emerged from my room, I walked into the kitchen to make breakfast. As I opened the refrigerator, I noticed that the light wasn't turning on and there was a lack of cold air escaping from inside.
What? She
I
unplugged
turned
it?
around and flipped the light switch to confirm my suspicion. Sure enough, the power was out. Damn it, I muttered under my breath. I walked over to Lunaire's room and knocked on her door to tell her about the power outage if she didn't already know, but there was no answer. I then remembered that she had classes that day and probably wasn't home. I walked back to the kitchen and past the pantry.
Why is it a
As
padlock?
I did, I slipped on the floor but was able to catch myself on the countertop. What the? I angrily exclaimed as I looked down at the floor trying to figure out what I had slipped on. It was blood. It had started to leak from the corner of the freezer and pool onto the floor. I quickly tried to open the freezer to find out the cause of the viscous liquid, but then I noticed that it had a padlock attached to it.
Heck no.
I don't remember seeing that before.
Lunaire gotta get
I
up
ran
out
out
of
to
there.
my car and grabbed my toolbox from the back seat. I approached the freezer and set my tools down on the nearby countertop. I then pulled out a small pair of bolt cutters and snapped through the metal of the padlock. It fell to the ground with a large thud. I creaked open the top of the freezer and was greeted with a putrid stench that permeated my nostrils. I quickly pinched my nose and walked away gagging in response. I guess I should have realized that was gonna happen, I muttered to myself in between gags.
Man
After
up!
gaining my
Look in there!
composure, I grabbed some gloves from under the sink and started taking inventory. I could see a couple of dead birds and plastic bags wedged into the corners of the freezer. I took each bag out and set them in the trash can nearby. That's when I noticed that the blood was coming from the corner of the larger black bag. I don't know why, but I decided to open the top of the bag and peer inside. I was greeted by large, milky white eyes, a swollen black tongue surrounded by cracked and bloated lips, and the matted hair of a human head. I swiftly dropped the bag and fell backwards on the floor. My breathing had ceased to exist, and I grabbed the trash can next to me and expelled my disgust into it.
Call the police!
I then ran out the door, got into my car, and called the police.
Good job.
As I sat in the interrogation room with a blanket over my shoulders, I couldn't help but think about the face I'd seen. It looked so familiar. That's when it finally hit me. I pulled out my phone and looked at Lunaire's profile picture. It was her old roommate, the one she said was moving to California. When the detective entered the room, she started the questioning process, asking me if I started noticing any weird behavioral occurrences around the apartment. Yeah, I stubbed my toe the other day and she creepily stood in the doorway. It seemed like she was pissed, but for some reason I had a strange feeling like she was concerned about something. That's when I connected the dots. She didn't come out into the kitchen because she heard me stub my toe. She came out into the kitchen because she thought I slammed the freezer instead of the fridge. A cold sweat started to form on my forehead as my surroundings became blurred. I could hear a low whine slowly starting to cover up the words of concern from the detective. As my vision started to clear, I could see another officer enter the room and whisper something into her ear as he handed her a piece of paper.
Oh my gosh.
Do you have somewhere you could stay at? She asked. I mean, I was planning on staying with my parents. They live about 30 minutes outside of town. Okay.
Can I stay with
paused.
you?
Listen, I don't want to worry you, but we found this picture inside of your apartment.
Oh no. Oh no.
She slid the piece of paper across the table, and I immediately felt like someone kicked me in the chest.
She's standing over him.
The head of Lunaire's other roommate sat on the chair. In the background, scrawled on the wall in blood, read, "Love my roommates. All of them."
Uh-oh, it's about to be lit. It's David Romero, guys. Y'all know what time it is. ASMR. Let's go. Unsettling off rip. Nope, keep driving. That don't got nothing to do with me. What it? Karen, what are you doing? Karen, keep driving. Can't mind your business, huh, Karen? See, now you done gave the monster false hope. Now he coming after you, or she. Guys, I know I'm chewing a lot. I'm trying to finish it. All right, I'm sorry. Let it in. Something bad gonna happen to her. She shouldn't have stopped. I would have acted like I didn't even see it. I love David's animation style. Hey, what's going on? What's the point of that? That character is going to be important. Let me ask you a question, guys. Hold on. Show it. That's good enough. What's the first thing you do when you check into a motel or hotel, whatever? It don't matter. Close the curtains and lock the door. And that's facts. Y'all lucky I don't have long hair. I will be flexing it all the time. What's going on? Oh, heck no. That's that girl from earlier. Oh! Nope. What the? Your dang curtains is open. Heck no! What? Oh my gosh! Look at him humping the glass! Yup. Look at him. Yup. Oh shoot. You got one shot, do not miss it. Woo! Oh my! That thing was moving way too fast. That's like them things from Resident Evil 2. I mean 3. Y'all know them things. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you ain't on my series, I'm disappointed with you. That guy's head's gone. It's all because you stopped, lady. Get in, get in! Let's go, I'm out. Don't talk about you. Go! Oh, but you could bust that glass on the first attempt. Oh, break! Oh, let's go. Let's go. I'm driving to Mexico. Oh, it went inside of him. Heck, nah, man. I bet the next time you... See? Oh my gosh, he stopped.
Ooh. It was a late, moonless, snowy night. I heard the chilling cry of a bobcat as I arrived home from my parents' house, where we had just had Thanksgiving dinner in northern Michigan. Exhausted.
Michigan? I recognize him! That's my boy Dylan!
Exhausted, I had finally made it to my bed when my pregnant girlfriend asked for nacho cheese munchies. Reluctantly, I laced up my boots and went to my car. Due to the cold, it took me a while to start the car, which only made me more irritated. But eventually I got it started, and I arrived at the convenience store to retrieve my girlfriend's mandated snacks. As I left the store, walking back towards my car, I saw a shadow of movement out of the corner of my eye. What looked like a person stood near the dumpster, just out of the light. I stepped towards the figure, and she looked at me with a giant
Let's do a quick little survey. I'm gonna pass it on over to our game show host.
Thanks, Corey. So, before we get started... That's not a mic, that's a lint roller! Someone kill that guy. Sir, come over here, please. Wait, no, I was just kidding. Stop moving, sir. Wait, sir. Get off me! You earned that one, pal. Hey! Alright, let's continue. Would you A, go investigate the creepy old lady? B, run for your life through the woods? C, get in your car and drive home? Or D, call 911? If you answered anything other than A, good job. You are going to survive.
It seems that we got some interference.
Like a person stood near the dumpster, just out of the light. I stepped towards the figure, and she looked at me with a giant sinister smile.
Oh!
Her face was so weathered, it looked like she had cracks all over her face. She was crouched down and appeared to be chewing on something.
Oh,
I looked to see what she was chewing on. To my surprise, it was a severed arm. It looked old, as if it had been rotting for weeks. I saw her glance at something in her pocket. I could see the outline of what looked like a pocket knife. As soon as I looked back up, she quickly charged me. I pushed her away and ran back to the convenience store.
Okay, last time I'm a bossy, bro. You see that freaking poem of justice?
Burst through the door and frantically yelled towards the cashier to call the police as I turned to lock it. He asked me, "What's going on?" I scowled at him.
What's going on with your hair?
"Please, just call the cops." I looked back outside and saw the woman had moved across the street and was still scrutinizing me as she maintained her benevolent grin. "Look, there's a girl out there who's trying to kill me." Looking over me, he replied, "I don't see anyone out there, sir." Those words shook me, even to this day. When the police reached the gas station, they began looking around for the woman while one of the officers asked me what had happened, and I told him the details of the encounter. One of the officers came back and said he couldn't find anything. I then took them back to where I first noticed her. We spent a few minutes intently searching, but there was no proof she was ever even there.
No blood on the ground?
The officer cocked his head and looked at me as if I was deranged and asked me in a judgmental tone, "Are you feeling okay?" I was about to defend myself, and then I started to think. I am tired, and I have had a couple of drinks, so I just told him, "Yes, sir. Sorry for bothering you. I hope you have a nice night." And then I drove home. I got home at around 4 o'clock in the morning. My girlfriend greeted me with an angered but concerning tone of voice. She asked me,
"Where were you? Are you okay?"
So I told her everything that happened. Of course, she didn't believe me. I couldn't get to sleep that night. I sat in my bed questioning my sanity, wondering if it was all even real.
It was
real. Crazy? Maybe I'm just tired.
No.
But no, that can't be it. I saw it.
I palm fisted
But if I saw it, why was there no proof? Where did the arm go? Where did she go? Before I knew it, it was 7 in the morning, and I had to go to work. I threw on my jacket as I was about to head to the construction site, and I put my hand in my pocket and noticed that there was a hole in it. It wasn't there the other day. I thought, what if she caught my jacket as I ran? Which further proves my suspicion that she was real.
What?
I couldn't believe it. My mind completely went wild until my girlfriend kissed me goodbye. I told my friends at work what had happened, and they didn't believe me either. They made jokes about it the entire day, but I had my bowling tournament that day, so that gave me something to look forward to. I got home and hung my vest and jacket up and rapidly put on my bowling shoes and got my bowling ball. My girlfriend looked at me with a pleasant smile and said,
When will you be back?
Probably around 11.
Don't be long.
What you laughing at?
I won't, don't worry. At around 10:30, the tournament had finally finished and we had won. I was so thrilled I had forgotten about the woman. As we were leaving, I noticed something at the other end of the parking lot. It was that psychotic woman. We stared at each other for what felt like an eternity. She slowly started moving towards me while waving her knife in the air and making cuts.
Ask your boys, do y'all
I
see
jumped
that?
into my car and turned it on. As I looked up, I saw she was standing in front of me, staring at me. She slowly walked over to my window, and she said in a quiet, deep, and scratchy voice,
Little pig, let me in.
I was frozen in fear, but I snapped back to reality when she banged on the roof of my car, screaming. I quickly slammed my foot on the accelerator and didn't let off it until I couldn't see her anymore. When I arrived home, I told my girlfriend what had happened. Like last time, she didn't believe me. I really thought I was insane, but I tried to forget about it and get some sleep.
Okay, last time. Why didn't he just ask his friends? They were standing right there. Hey guys, I might be on this lean still from last night, so do y'all see that girl at the other end of the parking lot or not? Now, if they bros, they're gonna be like, it's like, are you on that lean again? Or they're gonna be like, yeah, who is that? Do you know her? In which case, you will have proven if you're crazy or not.
Later that night, I woke up and saw her in my room. All she said was, let me in, over and over, as she got closer. She then started shouting,
Let me in, let me in, let me in! Let me in!
Come on, Paul. Stop being difficult.
Let me
Whoa!
I was wondering how in the world my girlfriend hadn't heard this going on. The woman was right next to me.
Hit her!
And held up a knife to me. That's when I fainted. I woke startled in my room, dripping with sweat. Then I remembered I don't have a girlfriend.
Huh?
Nor a house. Or a family.
Come on, Paul. Time for your morning meds. Let me in.
Let's get it. Christmas time. Okay. Dad, Mom, Sarah. For Santa. Scotty. They starting already. Nobody in the house hear all that glass? Oh. Oh. Ugh. Yeah, glass. Run away, dog. Ugh. Uh-huh. Somebody came out the butthole? Oh! Get off me! That dog not playing! And I ain't done with you! I know what it looks like, guys.
Back in the summer of 2016, I got my first job.
Hold up. Let me turn that up.
Back in the summer of 2016, I got my first job at 18 years old. I was excited about the work, but not about the commute. Without traffic, it was a 30-minute drive both ways.
Dang.
And I normally got off work around midnight, and the last thing I wanted to do was drive a half hour to get home. During the first few weeks, I was still getting used to my new routine, and one of the first things my mother told me was to keep an eye on my gas tank, and if I ever needed more, I should leave early and stop on the way, but never on my way back.
True.
I understood her concern. I was a petite 18-year-old female, and I looked even younger. But being who I was, I half forgot, half ignored that advice. And one night on my way home, I realized I legitimately didn't have enough gas in the tank to get me to my exit. I pulled into the first station I could find, not caring about the brand or the cost of the gas. I decided to make it as quick as possible, and only put in about $10 worth, just to get myself out of there. I swiped my card and began pumping gas, and once it got to the $10 mark, I shut it off and printed out my receipt. Thinking the worst was behind me, I was about to climb back into my car and book it home, when a voice came from the tiny intercom above the pump. "Ma'am, there was a problem with your credit card payment." I paused and glanced at the guy at the counter.
I got my gas. If it was an issue, that gas shouldn't have came out the pump, partner. I'm out.
And felt a chill spiral down my neck. He was one of those tall, gaunt, sketchy-looking clerks, and was staring right out the window at me, beckoning me to come inside. I stepped back towards the gas pump and pressed the button on the intercom. "What's wrong with my card? I have a receipt. It went through just fine."
Yeah.
I didn't try to hide the annoyance in my voice. I didn't like the look of this guy, or the way he sounded. "I just need you to come inside, ma'am. Your receipt is incorrect. I'm going to need to run your card in here."
Huh?
He replied, a bit too quickly. I looked back at the guy through the window in frustration. There was no way I was going in there, where I would be alone with him.
Exactly.
He was staring at me wide-eyed, like some kind of creep. I stood my ground, pulled out my phone, and checked my credit card app. I held it up stupidly as if he could see it from there, and I pressed the intercom button again. It went through. I see it on my statement. I'm not coming in.
Get in the car!
"Ma'am, if you attempt to leave, I'll call the police. I have your tag number. Please come inside."
I'll show
I then
them my
shouted at
receipt.
him from across the parking lot instead of pressing the intercom. "Over $10 of gas, they're gonna call the cops? Fuck you. I'm leaving." I walked a few steps around my car and gave him the finger. I was just about to walk back around my car and climb into the driver's seat when I paused. He was mouthing something to me through the window. I would have ignored it, but he suddenly looked much more desperate than creepy. He kept beckoning me forward and calling out something that I couldn't hear through the window. I must have made a weird look, because 5 seconds later he slammed a piece of paper on the window where he had hastily written, "Guy in your car."
Huh? Oh! Oh, she running in now.
Inside the station, and once I was there, the clerk locked the door and told me to get down. He had his eyes on my car and had a gun in his hand. I squatted down behind the counter and watched the security cameras as a tall guy in sweatpants.
Time out. I want to call attention to the detail of the animation. We got Pocky, we got price tags, we got warning CCTV, we got employees restricted, we got lava soda. K-Lar, we appreciate the attention to detail. Look at this. We got a Pringles. Amazing. I'm immersed. Well, I'm sorry for breaking y'all immersion, but sometimes you just gotta appreciate.
I squatted down behind the counter and watched the security cameras as a tall guy in sweatpants and a windbreaker nudged my back door open, slid out quickly, and jogged away into the night.
Wow.
I started freaking out. Turns out the clerk had noticed the guy hanging around the side of the building on the monitors. And as soon as I pulled in, he made a beeline for my car. He crouched down and opened the door, and slid himself inside as I was swiping my card, being careful not to close the door all the way behind him, so that I wouldn't hear anything. The clerk had noticed all of this on the camera.
He did it to save her. What a legend!
The clerk had noticed all of this on the camera and immediately called the cops, who arrived a few minutes later. They searched the area and my car, but were not able to locate the guy or anything that would lead back to him. The gas station clerk probably saved my life, because who knows what would have happened if I had driven off with that stranger in the back seat. I think the lesson here is obvious. It's not enough to be cautious. You have to stay alert as well. Be suspicious but not stupid. And always listen to your mom.
Facts in the chat. Can I get a fax in the chat on that one? Yo, that was amazing. One patron. Let's go.
About several years ago, I used to work at an engineering firm where I would get carpal tunnel from typing on the keyboard all day.
Uh-oh.
It was currently a Friday, so I figured I'd treat myself to a beer after my shift was done. Figured I could get hammered for a change, instead of heading home to an empty house with no female companionship. During my lunch...
That literally made my camera die. What kind of existence is this? I come home, no female companionship at the crib? Just me and this whack Xbox?
I remember Googling any nearby pub and bar to go to.
Watch HSV.
I came across a Hooters that was located about 15 minutes away by vehicle. I had previously been to many Hooters in the past and always found it quite charming to say the least. If I had to describe it, I would say it was like your ordinary sports bar, accompanied by some of the finest girls who wore their distinctive Hooters attire, of course with the orange shorts. Like I said before.
Of course, with them orange shorts. I've never eaten at Hooters, but I'm sure it's a hoot. 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 I'm sure it's a hoot.
I had been to many Hooters venues in the past, so going to this new location was really refreshing. As I made my arrival, it was roughly evening time, which meant that the place was probably hoarded with customers. I pushed open the front doors and saw exactly what I had anticipated. A bunch of attractive Hooters waitresses.
We seen that person before.
And a bunch of men flirting with them who were old enough to be the girls' fathers. I made my way across the bar, while slowly glancing at the array of bottles behind this attractive bartender. I casually leaned against the bar as she approaches me saying,
"What you drinking today, big guy?"
"Rum and Coke, please." The waitress then begins whipping up the concoction while staring across the bar at someone. At first, I couldn't tell exactly what she was looking at. But then I saw a rather large gentleman sitting at a table alone, making direct eye contact with her. If I had to describe the man, I would say he was in his late 40s and had a beer gut hanging onto his lap. I assumed he was just some creep who had a crush on the bartender. As the Hooters lady began serving my drink, I nosily asked,
"They're working together." He gives her cues to whose drink to... I don't know, roofie?
He began serving my drink. I nosily asked her, "Hey, is everything okay?"
Not really. That weirdo across the room keeps looking at me.
He's probably just a big fan of your drinks.
Yeah. Not to mention, there's been a rumor circulating around town. Hooters girls have gone missing.
What? Are you freaking kidding me?
Oh my gosh! Tell me why, as soon as I was about to vocalize, "Hey guys, that guy's gone."
Hey, make me a beer, lady.
Get someone else to do it. I'm about to clock out, pal.
Make me a beer, or else I'm telling your boss your shorts are tight enough to see you.
Leave her alone now!
About 5 minutes after that bizarre encounter, I felt obligated to escort the lady outside the parking lot, and even went as far as to offer her a lift. The lady took me up on my offer.
Like, he literally just met... This is a stand-up guy, bro.
Leave her alone now!
She wanted to avoid further confrontation
that guy.
with any creeps.
I seen him before.
As I drove down the street, I began striking up a decent conversation with the lady. Everything was pretty swell.
She let him take her home?
So, where are you heading after?
What do you mean?
Like, after you drop me off. Are you heading home?
Who says you're heading home?
What?
You know, you should really be more careful before getting into a stranger's car. After all, Hooters waitresses have been disappearing, haven't they?
Oh!
No, stop!
Oh!
Somebody help me!
It's been
I'm 911 operator.
Oh.
The following story comes from the No Sleep subreddit, written by username Higgs Thunder.
All right, Higgs. Let's see what you got.
911, what is your emergency?
Yeah, hi. This is gonna sound kind of strange, but
There's a man stumbling around in circles in my front yard. Could you repeat that, sir?
he looks sick or lost or drunk or something.
I just woke up to get a glass of water and heard snow crunching around underneath my front window, so I peeked out. I'm looking at him now. He's about 10 yards away from my window.
Something's not right.
What is your address, sir?
1617 Quarry Lane in Pinella Pass.
I'm gonna send a squad car your way, but that's quite a ways out. Are you alone in your house,
What?
sir? Yes, I'm alone. Can you confirm that all of your doors and windows are locked? Stay on the phone with me. I know that my front is definitely locked, but I'll go check my back door again really quick.
I appreciate your help, by the way. I know this is kind of strange, but I really hope that...
Sir, are you still there?
He did.
He's still in the yard. But what the hell? He's upside down.
Sir, stay on with me. What is happening? He's staring right at me, but he's standing on his hands now.
Oh!
He's perfectly still, staring straight at me. He's doing a handstand and he's smiling at me, not moving. He's doing a handstand, sir? I don't know how he's facing me and standing on his hands, and he's got this huge smile, and he's perfectly still. What the
I'ma lose
fuck? Please.
Get someone out here now.
Sir, I need you to remain calm. I've put out the call and an officer is on his way.
His teeth are so huge. Oh my god, please help me.
Sir, I want you to try and keep an eye on him, but make sure your back door is locked again. We need to make sure all possible access points are secured. Can you talk me through and confirm that your back door is locked?
No, I cannot do that for you, sir. I am not taking my eyes off this thing. Never lose sight of the target, all right? Soon as you turn around, he gonna be 1 foot or 1 hand closer. Get it? Because he's walking on his hands, not his feet. I really do this.
Okay, I'm walking backwards now, and I'm keeping him in my sight.
My hand is on the back doorknob now. Okay, it's locked.
I need to check the deadbolt, so I'm gonna take my eyes off him for a split second.
No! Don't take the...
All right, sir. Help is on the way. Just stay on the phone with me. Everything's going to be all right. Sir?
He's gone. He's gone.
Sir, are you still there? His face. It's up against the glass.
Woohoo!
Sir, I need you to speak up.
Literally! 1 second.
I looked away for a split second, and now his face is pressed up against my front window. His teeth are huge. He's still smiling. There's no color in his eyes. Jesus, please help me. Why won't it just move? Sir, I need you to go to the nearest room and lock yourself inside of it. Do you have a basement or a bedroom that you can lock yourself in? He won't stop staring. I think he's gonna hurt me. Sir, I need you to listen to me. Lock yourself somewhere safe until the officer arrives at your house. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes. I'm gonna lock myself in my room.
And you're positive that you're alone in your house, correct? Yes. I'm alone in the house. Wait a moment.
He's moving. He's shaking his head.
What?
He's telling me no. Oh god, I think he can hear us. He's telling me I'm not alone.
Oh my!
Sir, are you still there? Can you still hear me? What was that sound? Is everything okay? Sir?
Do you hear that mincemeat getting... Oh my gosh, dude. That's a lesson for y'all, man. Never take your eyes off. You know, if you're back against the wall, honestly, you got nothing to lose. Like, you're dead anyway. Honestly, when your back is against the wall like that, let's say like you are home by yourself, The police are not gonna be there for 30 minutes and someone is standing against your glass? You actually think you're gonna have time to stay on the phone until they... No. It's me and you, buddy. Now, I'm nerding out on this one because that's freaking me. This next one is called Coryxkenshin Animated Spooky Scary Sunday. It's gotta be the coolest. It's gotta be the biggest fourth wall break. This was uploaded by Fresh Geek and it was sent to us by Iron Wolf Network. This is the coolest, man. This is the coolest.
I am gonna have a great time today. I love spooky.
The accuracy. The accuracy.
I love Spooky Scary Sunday. Do you? I just think that it's, you know, such a de-stressor. I had to deal with some things earlier. I don't want to get into it. The police might show up, but we don't have to worry about that. Right now, Spooky Scary Sunday is the only thing that I care about. And if anyone gets in the way of my Spooky Scary Sunday.
Oh my goodness.
But not you. You're my friend.
Look how good.
You're my friend, right? I like having friends.
How did they draw? Oh, it's freaking fire.
In the late 1960s, my great-uncle John was traveling by train from his village to another to visit family. He had to change trains at one point.
This guy narrating feels, I mean...
In the late 1960s, my great-uncle John was traveling by train from his village to another to visit family. He had to change trains at one point and was dropped off at what amounted to a platform and a hut in the middle of nowhere. There was no one at the station, and other than a dirt road that led off into the surrounding woods, there was nothing there. He waited for some time, but no train came. It was winter and getting colder and darker, and just about the time he started worrying about a place to stay and some food to eat, an old woman appeared out of the twilight. She asked if he was waiting for a train, and when he said he was, she said it wouldn't be long until the following day. She asked if he needed a bed for the night, and offered him a meal and a room at her house. He was glad to accept her offer and stay out of the cold. He took his suitcase and they set off together down the dark road into the forest.
Why are you walking out here, Grandma?
It was more than an hour away, and by the time they arrived at the woman's small two-story house, John was tired and hungry. They went inside and the woman lit some oil lamps and warmed some borscht for them. John finished his soup and asked where he would be sleeping. She led him up to the stairs to a tiny room with a window that contained a single bed and nothing else. He thanked her, they said goodnight, and she closed the door.
He did.
Then she locked it, leaving him in the dark. Somewhat creeped out by this, John called to her, but she didn't answer and he heard nothing else. Figuring he would deal with it in the morning and that she had probably done it by mistake,
I gotta pee!
John set his suitcase down and laid on the bed. Before he could fall asleep though, he felt the urge to pee and got out of bed, hoping to find a chamber pot or something he could pee in. He got onto his hands and knees and began to feel under the bed in the darkness, thinking that's where the pot would be if there was one.
It's in the 60s. Who's that? Oh!
He found the body. John went right to the window to see if he could exit the room that way. It was nailed shut.
Bro, I'm
he knew that
breaking
if
it!
he remained in the room, he was probably a dead man. But if he broke the window and tried to get out of the way, there was a good chance that the old woman would hear him and come into the room before he could get away. So he did the only thing he could do. He pulled the body from under the bed, heaved it onto the mattress, and covered it with a blanket. Then he got under the bed and waited. Sure enough, About an hour later, he heard footsteps coming slowly up the stairs and then toward the room. The lock clicked and the knob turned slowly. In the gloom, John saw someone moving toward the bed. Then he heard several sickening thuds. The person had bashed the body on the bed with a large crowbar, which then dropped onto the floor right in front of John. There was silence. Then the person went out the room and the door was shut again. John moved from under the bed and took the crowbar and was able to slowly pry the window open. When the window was up, he threw his suitcase out and dove through himself, not caring what was below him, only worried about what was behind. He landed without too much injury and began to run into a field behind the house towards some light in the far distance. It turned out to be a highway with some military and transport trucks on it, and luckily John was able to get a ride to another village where he could catch a train. He didn't bother reporting what had happened to the authorities, since at that time in the USSR, there was a distinct chance he would have been the one who got into trouble. He just thanked God he had escaped and decided that the next time he traveled to visit relatives, he would take another way.
Annealed film. Missing Halloween. Well, I'm getting good vibes. Oh, it's super cute. This is definitely not gonna be scary. Aww. I want to trick or treat too. What just happened? Why is the mom like... Okay, I ain't gonna say nothing. Yay! We're trick-or-treating, guys! Bye, Mom. Talk to you later. Last Halloween. We're out of groceries. Go ahead and play with your friends. We'll be back soon, Mom and Dad. Did he get beat up and robbed for all of his candy? Dang. Yeah, look at his... Hey! How's it going? My name's Tom. You want some candy? Alright, I'll shut up. Oh, she didn't get any candy? Dude, take this candy, alright? We'll both eat one. Yeah. Smile, girl. You found me. Forget dentist. I'm delicious. So this happened last Halloween. Now they're best buds. This Halloween. Bro, this kid is freaking so anime. Oh. Watch where you're going, you idiot. And my camera died. Trick or treat. Hey kids. Here's some candy. Yo, I miss trick-or-treating so much. What just happened? What just happened? Why didn't she get any? hey guys. They having a party back there. Man, these houses suck. 2 pieces? Man, why aren't they putting any in hers? There you go. What an awesome guy. Let's be friends. You found me. Dude, is she like dead or something? That's what I'm already getting. Nobody can see her except for him or something? Why wouldn't anybody put Katie in her bowl? Hey, Mom. Hey. What is that? I'll take that, thank you. Dude, you're running around in the street. Imaginary friend! I knew it! I knew it! She's not there. What? I'm about to start crying. She's right there! How can you not see her? Beth, tell them you're there! Dang. Yeah, she's definitely reacting. Beth, we're not supposed to cross the fence. Mom, Beth. Okay. I guess I'm doing this. Traps? What are they hunting out here? Oh! Oh! Bro, be careful. It's gonna be like on Limbo. Ow, he got caught. Your leg is done. Oh, he made it. Thank you. I found you. You found me. How was that scary? That wasn't even scary though. Oh, he died, dude.
You good?
Found him. Oh! Oh no! You found me. That was just a horrible twist. Like, I want to cry. Like, it was so beautiful, but at the same time, like, she was dead. Yo, that kid, he's freaking clairvoyant. He had an imaginary friend, but it's like he was connected via... These ones were pretty decent this week. But for next week, I'm gonna need y'all to up the spook factor. I ain't get scared, but like once. Next week, I want your scariest. Now, with that being said, hopefully you all took the time to slice that like button by now. Me? I got some business I need to attend to. If all doesn't go well, we might be in a different house next week. Bring it on, you pigs! Come on! People, my people. I have heard your cries. First of all, up, down, hoodie, Coryxkenshin.com. Less than 2 weeks, baby. Go ahead and scoop it up. I've heard your cries. Spooky Scary Sunday. I just woke up at 2:37. So, by the time I'm finished with this, just so y'all know how much editing and effort goes into it, I'm thinking it's gonna be about 8:30. Either way, I see you made it on time for Spooky Scary Sunday. Of course, I'm always the late one. Unless you one of the late ones. In which case, why the frick are you late? You the one you probably got the loudest mouth been asking where's Spooky Scary Sunday. Now before we get started, I want to show y'all something. Corey, switch from mic audio to camera audio in 3, 2, 1. Okay, now, first of all, Momo tees, get him. I had a little photo shoot for y'all, all right? I was really out here. Anyway, I live in Michigan, as most of you guys should know, and this is what I woke up to. It's cold. Don't come here. Don't. Good snowballs though. Check the aim. I missed. Oh! Y'all building a snowman? Oh yeah? I'm gonna try to hit your snowman, alright? Alright, so it's been 3 days since I came in from outside. There's not even snow on the ground anymore. Got a little... I don't know if y'all got y'all snacks yet. Sometimes it be taking y'all like 3 days to get your snacks. But yes, this is 3 days later. I asked y'all on a Spider-Man yesterday, did y'all want to have a Spooky Scary Wednesday? And y'all say yes, so... Oh, it's in my... Oh, imagine I do the whole episode with this right here. Y'all really be having me looking crazy sometimes. It'd be a piece of trash like right here on my forehead and y'all don't say nothing. I'm gonna just finish my oatmeal real quick and then we can get started. So, how's your day? Yeah, I ordered one of Berleezy's hoodies. It came with a freaking picture, dude. Yo, look at this. Yo, it's so freaking wholesome, man. Like, you look good, man. Pause! Speaking of, if y'all haven't ordered my merch yet, freak you think you doing? Freak you think you thought? Today we rocking the Samurai Blammer tee. I think you got about 10 more days. Ask your mom, ask your dad. Either way, we getting started now. Y'all know what Spooky Scary Sunday is, right? You know what it is. Because if you don't, clearly you're not subscribed. So go ahead, rectify your mistake. Subscription button is right there. Now, if you are subscribed and you don't know what Spooky Scary Sunday is, somebody in the comments, let this sucker know. Spooky Scary Sunday is a show where every Sunday, even though this one's on a Wednesday, the samurai get together. We come together as the beautiful tribe, the beautiful community that we are. We sit back and we watch some scary videos sent in by you guys via Twitter using the hashtag Spooky Scary Sunday. You go to Twitter, follow me at Coryxkenshin. Almost at 1 million followers, guys. I'm just saying. We got over 7 million subscribers. We knocking on the door of 8 million right now. I feel like we could get 1 million followers on Twitter today. if y'all would just stop playing these games.
Shout out Hardstop Lucas.
But you go ahead and follow me on Twitter at Coryxkenshin. Use the hashtag Spooky Scary Sunday and leave a link to the scariest video that you know. And if your video gets picked, so sit back, relax, grab some snacks. Go ahead, get you some oatmeal like I got. Get you some toast on the side and wash it down with some orange juice. And with all that being said, first video. Now the first video of this week is called A Regrettable DBZ Cartoon. And it was uploaded by Meat Canyon. Meat Canyon, I have a really special bond with DBZ. My most favorite anime of all time. This was the thumbnail. Yeah! Look how they massacred my boy. This was sent to us by Red Cat Million over on Twitter. That's Goku's house.
Chi-Chi, I'm home.
Oh! Goku, what did they do to you?
Chi, I'm home. Goku? What are you doing here? Bit of an odd question, isn't it? What? I said it's a bit of an odd question, isn't it? This is my home, so I should be allowed shelter at my own convenience. I suppose I suppose, yes. I do suppose. Tell me, Chi-Chi, where's my boy? My little monkey man? I don't know. You really don't seem to know much, do you? He's out training with Piccolo or one of the others. Thought you didn't know where my son was at. It was just an educated guess. Oh, is that right? Where did you go to school?
Oh my gosh. Bro, imagine if Goku is like evil. Chi-Chi won't be able to do nothing.
What? So educated you must have some master's or doctorate to be making such bold claims. Would you care for a sensu bean? Chi-Chi? No, thank you. Goku, you're scaring me.
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
Uh-oh.
You've never been grateful for the things I've given you. What? I said, you've always been an ungrateful pile of dirt. What?
Oh my God.
Dirt beneath my feet. Only there to breathe life into the seeds I plant. What do you mean I'm the soil?
Wow.
No, I don't think I am.
Why is he popping sensu beans like Zans?
How much have you ever lost on a game of cornhole? What? Are you deaf? I asked how much you've ever lost on a game of cornhole.
What the frick is cornhole? Bro, I'm about to look this up. Please don't tell me this is something crazy. Oh, it's this game. Okay.
I don't think I've played, okay? Of course you have. You've been playing your whole life. You just didn't know it yet.
What?
I want you to toss that sensu bean into my mouth. Why don't you just use your hands? Why are you playing this game, Chi-Chi? Toss the sensu bean.
Please make it, please. Oh my gosh.
Oof! A major airball has landed Chi-Chi into the fight of her life. Can she overcome her godlike husband and live to see another day? Or will she perish like the countless foes that have crossed his path? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
What the heck? Alright, it could have been worse. I thought he was, you know, Meat Canyon. He could have ripped her head off. He could have been blood everywhere. This next one is called The Girl in the Woods, and it was uploaded by our friends over at Older. Now this was sent to us by Diana is Sweet over on Twitter. Enjoy this video, Corey. Hope it doesn't scare you too much. You know who the freak I am? I ain't gonna get scared. Okay. Last situation I want to be. Driving down a spooky road at night, can barely see. Nah. Whatever. Make sure there's HD on him. Yes, sir. You don't got Spotify? Where's your aux at?
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh! This is with some of y'all phones. Y'all be walking around with phones that be looking like this. Look at the top! This is why I told y'all, do yourself a favor. Coryxkenshin.com, get you a phone case. Don't be like her. This is why she not on Spotify. Yo, I can't even look at her phone, bro. Half her screen don't work. And it's dead. Oh, just throw it in the trash. Go to the Apple store immediately. Nope, keep driving. I don't got nothing to do with me. Huh? Oh, I thought that was somebody. Oh! Oh, please tell me that was an animal. Where's the... Don't touch it! Huh? It could be deer fur.
Hello?
It could be deer fur. I'm optimistic. Please don't be a woman. Please don't be a girl in the woods. The title of this movie. I mean, short film. Not a good idea. Why are you doing this? See if your vehicle will turn back on. Prepare for the jump scare. Good. Everybody good. Ain't nobody up in the trees. I can't do that. Oh. Another flashlight? I know. Yo, it's too quiet. I can't. I'm stressed. Yo. No. No. Why? ¿Por qué? Why is she walking towards her, bro? Is that her? Let me go. Kinda look like her. And it was another flashlight. It is dark. about to get hit. She about to get hit by a car. It's a loop. Twilight Zone. I knew it. Well played. Well played. That's straight out of a Twilight Zone episode.
Hello?
Wow, I like that. I like that one. I like that one. That was some horror science fiction right there. Now, this next one is called Coryxkenshin MP4, and this was uploaded by Baddington. Obviously, from the title of this video, Coryxkenshin, look down in the description. Baddington said this video he made was inspired by me. So immediately I'm gonna need y'all to go over to Baddington and subscribe and like this video. Baddington, you're a legend, man. I don't know what we about to watch, but thank you for making this. And this was sent to us by Molly on Twitter, who said, yo, this is a special one for you. In 1948, Japan was still recovering from the bombing of World War II. A squadron of Japanese troops were on a mission in Nagasaki when the troops noticed a building. Whoa, okay. All right, so some soldiers found some toys in a little building, and one of the toys was brand new. They didn't know who left these toys because the toxic levels in the area were too high. Squadron said they felt a sense of dread around this toy, and they called it Akuma no Bushi, the Devil's Samurai. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. So it has supernatural properties that cause anyone around it to commit seppuku. These next clips are from 30 years ago within that facility. Yo, that's gotta be me. That's gotta be me. Uh-oh. Testo. So it's a test. Hey. Listen. Oh, okay. So it didn't do anything. Another test. This reminds me of Pizzeria Simulator. Y'all remember that one? Hold up, roll a little clip, Corey.
You are not to return. Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1.
Yo, I miss playing FNAF games. When the next one coming out? Alright, nah. Bro, these sounds. Bruh, imagine being one of the people getting sent into the room. Another test. Bruh, leave this thing alone. What did that headband say? It says killer. That says Kira. For years of research, it was discovered the toy would whisper a message that would cause any human who heard it to commit harakiri. Speculation stated the phrase could have been Samurai Slice. Yo, Samurai Slice. What if you just grabbed the nearest object? What's happening? What's happening? Ah! No, but Samurai Slice, that like button, you know what I'm saying? Another test. I don't like that. this. My skin is crawling right now. Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Oh, bruh. That is nasty looking. I see you, Corey. What the freak? What is this? Yo, what the freak? Ugh. Bruh, chill! Yo, that was so fire, man. He even put the little annotation in there because he knew. If y'all don't subscribe to this man Baddington right now, he's at 51.5K. Can we get him to 60K, please? Dude made a whole animation for this. This next one is called The Lady in Black, and it was uploaded by Spencer Keller. Now, Spencer does scary short films. We actually reacted to one called She Knows, and that one was fuego. Now, this was sent to us by Bree over on Twitter, who said a lot. Corey, watch this with your light off. Love from Dominican Republic. Hola, buenas tardes, o noches, whenever you watch this. ¿Cómo está todo? Remember to like and subscribe. Oh, and hit the bell. Bree, this is what I'm talking about. See, I let y'all know earlier. Now Bree letting y'all know. Be sure to subscribe. Huh?
Yeah, so I've been Squatch calling about 25 years now, and I know that
How they know what a Squatch sounds like if they never seen a Squatch before?
Probably because Squatches don't exist. It's just a guy in a monkey suit, if you ask me.
You gonna be there tonight?
I don't know. We'll see. You know, actually, probably go and pick me up at Mike's Hard. If not, going to that gay bar first.
Shut up. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Hey, I'm just kidding, man. We'll see you soon, right?
See you.
Alright. The quality is so high, like. What? Bro, what's wrong with everybody radios? This episode. Where's this? Oh my gosh. Bruh. Get out of the vehicle. He is looking around hard. Whoa! Oh my gosh! I gotta sneeze.
Did you forget something?
Thank you.
Ryan? Okay, man.
Oh, heck no!
Very funny, I get it.
Bruh. No. Nope! Nope! I'm by myself. I see a door crack open. Y'all know what I'm reaching for. I don't know where my shotgun at, but I got my katana. You don't want to mess with this steel, baby. I cut your butthole in half. How you pooping double? Y'all hear that loop of the sound?
Okay. Okay, that's it.
Bruh! Bro. No, no. My eyes about to start watering. This shot is so good.
Okay, I get it.
Bro, do something.
That's enough, Ryan. Okay, Ryan, you're gonna break the door.
Bro, now's not the time to be still standing there. Honestly, I'll probably be shocked. Dude, like, what do you do?
Ryan, please stop.
That's not Ryan.
I'm serious, man.
That's...
Hey! What was that? Will you explain that, please? I'm serious, man. Ryan.
You had that the whole time? Oh my. I would have grabbed that off top. Ryan about to hit these buckshots. I'm busting. Yes, sir. Pull it. Oh my gosh. Oh, you in the genjutsu now. You had one chance. Huh? Bro, I see something! What is that? Why would you turn away from the door when it just opened by itself? Why would you do that? This is a 10 week. This is a 10 week. When I tell y'all to bring me scary stuff, this is what I'm talking about. Whoa. The quality. The suspense. The tension. The build. The climax. Magnificent. Magnifico. If y'all don't go to subscribe, I know I'm telling y'all to subscribe to everybody. Me, Baddington, Spencer Keller. Can we get him to 50K, please? Dude is an underground legend in this horror short film world. This next one is called Diet, and it was uploaded by Social House Films. We've reacted to a few of their amazing films. ASMR, The Devil's Door. Go peep those if you haven't seen. They are some really talented people. This was sent to us by Aiden, who said, this is from me and my brother. My name is Aiden, and my brother's name is Jalen. All right, Aiden and Jalen. Well, thank you for being tuned in. It's kind of cool that your names rhyme. My gosh. Bruh. Quality is off the charts this episode. You can tell in the first 10 seconds, the shots, the focus, the sound. You can tell in the first 10 seconds, the good from the bad. Dang. Calm down. Bruh. It's too early for this kind of tension. He just cutting carrots. Samurai slice? Bruh, is that carrot like alive? Bruh, this... Please don't reach down there. Bruh, it's One Piece. Oh my, Final Destination. His hand about to get grinded up. Bruh, I cannot reach down there. Like, I have a phobia. I can't. It's a 1 carrot. You gonna eat that? Ugh, bro. I'm sorry. I couldn't. Old spaghetti and stuff down there. Oh! Woo! Yo. Bro, this dude about to get Ebola.
If I could jump in time, I could buy some hay.
What?
You and me and everybody.
Are those carrots? On the... What? What?
And for everybody. And for everybody.
Whose man's is this? Bruh, them carrots is nasty, bruh.
And I think eating carrots is a great way to lose weight. Like, I lose about like 10 pounds every
You look sick.
month or so, you know? So, I mean, yeah, so I've lost about 100 pounds over the past like 10 months. You know, I mean, sometimes you feel a little bit like woozy because, you know, you probably feel like you need protein or something.
Look at your freaking...
but, you know, you just have to trust the process. That's part of the process. So, you know, and there's so many different ways to, like, carrots.
It's probably the Carrot Man. About to chastise you about eating carrots while eating in the bathroom. Bed look comfy though. What's that, a king? Oh my gosh, he about to choke. Hey, somebody get this dude an adult. He needs parental supervision. He up out of there. He's up out of there, bro. Bruh. Bruh, I'm just hitting your chest. Don't just go out like that. Another one bites the dust. Huh? Oh! What the freak was that? Victoria. What kind of photo editing? She looks so nasty. Moral of the story, don't eat carrots in the bathroom. Or anything for that matter. And the last one for this week is called True Paranormal Activity Horror Story. It was uploaded by HorrorShorts Party, one of my favorite animators. This was sent to us by Hey John's Apples, I think that's how you say it. And it said we watched it at night and it was disturbing. So, let's jump straight in, shall we? So, Australian, bruh. Like, I think I was born in Australia and I just didn't even know. Don't you think so? Outback.
This is the most terrifying thing that has ever happened to me. I want to share my story with the world.
All right.
Now that I have closure.
Oh.
It all started.
It is my favorite voice actor. Terrence Nicholson. Yo, this dude is fire, man. If you know, you know. That's all I gotta say.
I immediately grabbed my cell phone to call the cops, but my hands were trembling so much that I actually wasn't capable of dialing anything. Trevor, I am not loving it!
A couple years ago when I was living with my girlfriend, who we'll call Sarah for the sake of the story. I remember we were both in the living room watching a movie. We usually did movie nights on Fridays, and it was my turn to select which movie we get to watch. I was personally a horror fanatic, so I chose a horror film.
Good pick.
It was pretty late in the night when this occurred, so it really made the movie that much more intense. Sarah wasn't really into the horror genre, so you can imagine the kind of reaction she had throughout the movie. Midway into the movie, Sarah asked if I could walk her to the bedroom. I reply by saying, sure, after the movie's done.
You know I don't like horror. Please just walk me to the bedroom. I'm scared, Trevor.
We can leave when the movie's done. I sat through your whole movie last week, so it's only fair that you finish mine.
Please don't do this to me. I'm really scared, Trevor.
Quit being a...
Hey, you don't want to focus on the movie? There's other stuff for you to focus on, baby.
Don't do this to me. I'm really scared, Trevor.
Quit being a chicken. I'm not leaving the couch till this movie's done.
Hey, he kind of...
I hate you!
Dang!
Sarah angrily gets up and heads to the bedroom on her own while I...
When your mom tell you you can't get that new Coryxkenshin merch?
I hate you!
When McDonald's shake machine broke?
I hate you!
Sarah angrily gets up and heads to the bedroom on her own while I continue watching the movie and mentally prepare myself for the argument that awaited me. About 10 minutes later, my throat begins to itch, so I decide to get a bottle of water in the kitchen. As I stood up from the couch, I get startled as I see Sarah standing in the darkness of the hallway. Sarah, you scared me. I thought you were in bed sleeping. Sarah just stands there with her eyes wide open, gazing into my eyes with her emotionless expression, almost like she was looking into the depths of my soul. I assume she was still upset about earlier, so I said, I'll be waiting in bed, as I casually walk past her. As I open the bedroom door, I see Sarah laying in bed asleep.
Whoa!
My mind raced with mixed emotions of confusion and absolute horror. I could have sworn I just saw her. I decide to peek outside the hallway, only to see nothing. This can't be real. I could have sworn I just saw her.
You did.
I must be hallucinating. I just need to stop watching scary movies this late at night. I disregard what had just occurred and crawled into bed with Sarah.
Make sure that's the real one.
At 3 a.m. in the morning, I wake up to a loud sound which sounded like glass being shattered. I noticed Sarah was no longer in bed with me, which I found quite bizarre as it was very uncharacteristic for her to be awake at this time of night. I could hear weird noises coming from the washroom outside the bedroom. I cautiously get up and began to approach the washroom. I could hear Sarah in there. It sounded like she was talking to someone, or something.
A voodoo chant.
I opened the door, only to discover the most terrifying thing I had ever laid eyes on. I can see Sarah standing in the bathtub covered in blood. She had smashed the mirror and used the broken shards to lacerate her body entirely. She then began yelling the words, "I hate you! I hate you! I hate you!" Her voice was demonic. I was thoroughly convinced that this was not my girlfriend and that she had been possessed by some sort of evil entity.
Yeah.
I stood there quivering, not being able to move a muscle out of shell shock. Sarah then pulls the shower curtain, unveiling a message on the wall which spelled, "I hate you."
I get it.
Written in blood.
I heard you.
My legs go completely numb as I collapse to the floor. Sarah then picks up a...
How many of y'all, when you get scared, literally fold yourself like an omelet?
Sarah? Sarah, oh my gosh, what's happening?
Sarah then picks up a large piece of the broken mirror and yells one last time in her demonic voice, "I hate you!" She then pierces the shard across my chest repeatedly, stabbing and stabbing and stabbing.
Oh my gosh!
I remember seeing a bright white light as my life flashed before me. That's when I open my eyes and wake up to a movie playing in the living room. This isn't the horror movie I played earlier. It must have been a movie Sarah put on. I checked the time and it was exactly 3 a.m. I looked to my right only to see Sarah staring dead at me with a grimacing look. What's wrong, Sarah?
This is the third time you fell asleep to the movie that I picked on movie night. I hate you.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say it.
Sarah?
Run!
Sarah?
Do y'all see why this man is my favorite voice actor? That I really enjoyed that animation. That was good. And so was this entire week. I'm gonna clap that up for y'all. If I could give y'all 2 10s this week, I would. And so I'm gonna need you to do it again. 2 10 weeks in a row. I need it. I need it. I crave it. I require it. I'm gonna see y'all on Sunday. Y'all only got a couple days this time to get the best of the best together. I need it. Until then, Spooky Scary Sunday.